Hey bae, today we're working with Irish moss. Hi, welcome. Today we're going to go over the cleaning and preparing of the Irish moss. This is a really beautiful sea vegetable that we source via Jamaica, coming from the Atlantic Ocean. It is a wild crafted sea vegetable, as you can see here. It's hand harvested, sun dried. It contains 92 of the 102 minerals that your body needs, which is pretty incredible. The health benefits are also endless. Today we're just gonna focus on the rinsing, the proper way to rinse and to soak and prepare the Irish moss so you can enjoy it and add it into your daily diet. Check it out. The first step we're going to do is just put it into a colander in your sink. Check out the sea salts in that measuring cup there. We're going to remove all of the sea salts. As you can see here, there's particles you're not gonna want in your food. You can see how it's just encrusted with particles from the ocean. Don't let this deter you. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous addition. And it's very exciting. It acts as an emulsifier in your food, a thickening agent. And it's just, we love it. So we're gonna take some cold water here. And what you wanna do is really rub those Irish moss together. And you can see it's already changing form a bit. It gets softer. And I'm just almost scrubbing it together with the palms of my hands to relinquish as many of the sea salts as possible. And if you find any little bits and pieces you're going to want to remove, little pieces of the ocean, rubbing it really well. There's not an exact science into how long you do this. You're going to feel the moss change shape a bit. The focus here is on relinquishing the sea salts and any additional bits and pieces from the moss, which is why I really like to get in there and massage the Irish moss with my hands, which I like to think is good for my hands as well. Taking all of these particles out, all of these bits and pieces. We're really gonna clean it as best as you can. And as you clean it, the moss softens and it'll start to expand, especially as we're soaking it. So just get your hands in there and work that moss. By the time we use it, it's going to be neutral in flavor. That out. You can see that most of the salts are now removed from the Irish moss. Remember to use cold water. We use cold water because if you use warm water, it tends to get a little slimy. So the cold water, I like to think, keeps it enlivened. I'm nearly done here. Because I'm going to soak this for 24 hours and rinse it again tomorrow. And then it'll be good to go. Okay, we're back. This is the Irish moss. It's been soaking for 24 hours. As you can see, it's more than doubled in size. It's expanded as I said that it would, and I'm gonna give you a gander at it. Gorgeous. All of the salts, all of the random goods you'll find on the Irish moss, they should be gone at this point. If they're not, they will be gone when we rinse it again. I'm gonna use this to make some cream and a few other items, and I will store this in the refrigerator. You can also take the rinsed Irish moss and turn it into a gel with a little bit of water, put it into the blender, keep it refrigerated, or you can even freeze it and pull it out as needed. We like to use it fresh, so I'm gonna take this and pour it into a colander. All right, I'm gonna pour this into the colander here. And check it out, there's a little shell in there. Don't be surprised if you find things like that because it comes from the ocean. So I'm gonna stick it down there into the compost. I'm gonna give this a nice good rinse again with cold water, just to make sure there's nothing on it. You don't wanna add this, the random items into your food. Give it a nice rinse, massaging it. The texture of the Irish moss will start to change. It'll soften and it'll expand. I find any little bits, I'm taking them out. The more you work with Irish moss, the more you'll start to get a feel for it. So give yourself some time to get used to it, and you'll figure out the nuances with it. It took us a while to figure out how to work with Irish moss to our liking, but we love this product so much. As you can see, it's lighter in color today also. And it starts to break down too, so don't be surprised if that happens, especially as you're massaging it. Making sure that it feels, when you're rubbing it, that it feels smooth. You're not feeling any grainy salts or anything in there. And that, my friends, is the Irish moss. Really beautiful. And it also feels really good to work with this product.